Hey guys, Jennifer Dixon here with Yoga East, and I would like to spend just a few minutes this morning talking about an upcoming workshop we have on the Chaturanga. This summer we are going to try to focus and highlight a few very, very basic and beginner poses that are in basically every flow, gentle, power, all levels, slow flow, that you're going to come across in just about any kind of class. But often people struggle with it. And the reason why is because although they look simple, they're usually very, very hard. So today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the Chaturanga or the yoga push-up. So I know that you've probably seen tons and tons of videos on this online, and usually they're by people that look like they're super strong and they can like hold a push-up forever or hold a plank forever. And that's awesome. We're all going to be that way one day. But this demonstration is going to be very basic. It's going to be for those of us who really are just wanting to learn a little bit more of the fundamentals, who maybe can't hold a plank for very long, or maybe just don't have the arm muscles to do the full expression of the pose. So we're going to walk through a couple of modifications, a couple of variations, and then just discuss the pose in general. So the Chaturanga, or the low push-up, is not a pose that we hang out in very long in most flow classes. Why? Well, because it's freaking hard. It takes a whole bunch of strength. So you think, oh, I don't have the upper body for it, but it's not just upper body. It's a lot of this torso, these abs, and it's even got a lot of these leg muscles involved too. And so what I thought I would do is, first of all, demonstrate a Chaturanga. Second of all, demonstrate a lot of bad Chaturangas. And then finally talk about ways that we can modify this posture so that we can build strength safely and effectively, and then as we grow in our practice, move towards a full Chaturanga. So before I do that, I want to talk to you a little bit about yoga in general. Yoga is an awesome exercise. It's very low impact. It can make you very strong. It can also make you very flexible. What yoga does not have much of is pulling aspect. So when we're doing a flow, we push down, but we never push back up. So when we're coming into the Chaturanga, we basically allow gravity to throw ourselves down to this halfway push-up mark, but we never really focus on pushing back up. So I would venture to guess, even if you've been practicing a long time, you would struggle after maybe 2 or 3 to be able to push yourself back up in a push-up, because all we ever do is allow gravity to help us come down, and then we go into upward facing dog, which, by the way, is a lot easier than just coming right back from low plank Chaturanga to this high plank. So that'll be one of the drills that I suggest that we do by the end of this class. So first of all, I thought I would talk to you a little bit about the full expression of Chaturanga. Chaturanga is a low plank. So those of you that have come into yoga from a weightlifting or boot camp environment, you're used to push-ups where your hands come out like this, where your hands are flat, but your elbows are out. In yoga, your elbows stay back. In fact, if you look at the Yoga Mala, the guy's shoulders are like way, way even below his elbows. That takes an incredible amount of strength. And if you do that and you go that deep for too terribly long without the strength, you're going to hurt your shoulder and your elbow and your wrist. Because we don't have any of the pulling, because yoga, we're not really lifting weights, right? We don't have that kind of strength. That means we, as yogis, generally have weaker elbows. Look, I'm saying elbows as